Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well, as always. I hope everybody had a great day, and I hope everybody has a great night. I would like to talk about Mercury retrograde and how it affects everybody, because it does affect everybody. And there's some retrogrades that are more intense than others. I really don't think about that, about the intensity of it, but it does affect some people. But actually, it does affect everybody. So Mercury is a planet that. So, hold on. Mercury is a planet that affects the two astrology signs, Gemini and Virgo. But because that planet rules those two signs, so each planet rules a sign. So Gemini and Virgo, Mercury happen to rule. But really, when we're in a Mercury retrograde, everybody does get affected by it. So this time, the retrograde affected the sign in Cancer. So the retrograde was from June 29th, I think. And it's going to end July 23rd. So this week it's going to end. But they always say it's in pre-shadow from when it begins and when it ends. But I don't think about the pre-shadow. So yes, it's in the sign of Cancer, which is a water sign. And you have to be careful too, because Cancer is a water sign. It's an emotional, so things can get blown out of proportion. Could be emotionally overwhelming. A lot of things could be. This is a big emotional time for people and for the planet and for. There's miscommunications too. There could be a lot of miscommunications between people. There could be a lot of delay in travel. There's a lot of glitches in the internet, a lot of interruption in the internet and social media. Communication can be delayed or wonky. There could be a lot of misunderstandings between people, between conversation. Not everything could be said. They say never start anything new during a Mercury retrograde. Like, don't start a new job, don't sign any contracts. A retrograde, so if a planet goes retrograde, like a Mercury, that means it's time to reflect. So a lot of things from the past might come back. People from your past might talk to you, or anything from the past might resurface. So you're going to have to either go back, take care of that, or reflect. Because you do want to leave your past behind you. You do not want your past in any way to affect your present and your future. So yes, get that all set up, all out of the way. I just said delays. Technology is a big one. It's would be affected by it. Slow, glitchy. A Mercury retrograde happens 3 times a year. It varies throughout the year. So this year it was from the end of June until the middle of July. So we're actually currently in one. It's going to end. I think the next one is in November, if I'm not mistaken. So we have some time for the next one to approach. During a retrograde, a Mercury retrograde, now every planet does go retrograde. But the 3 planets that are important, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Those 3 planets do affect everybody. our outside world, our world. But Mercury is in retrograde, so now it does rule. It does affect everybody, everybody. No matter what sign you are. So yeah, that's it. That's the retrograde. So until November, after July 23rd, and until November, we should Mercury will be going back direct. So we should be good with that. Yep. I guess some people don't think about it, but most people do, because it does affect the communication, and people do communicate, and travel. People do travel. There's a lot of miscommunications. And it does affect social media, the Wi-Fi, the internet. So, you know. Also, well, also, I hope everybody has a great night. I just want to give everybody an insight on the retrograde. I know it gets talked about, but astrologists want to say astrology does exist. Astrology does have an effect on people, and the planets and everything do as well. So when a retrograde in any planet, rather it's Mercury, Venus, Mars, Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter, it does affect. It does affect us. Maybe not as much Mercury retrograde, depending on the planet. Some might affect us more than others, but astrology does exist. Astrology does have a part in our lives and the planet overall, in general, the world, because there is such thing as country astrology too. So, and world astrology, which is very interesting. So it does affect. Yeah, so that's it. That's my video on the retrograde, on Mercury retrograde. Hope you learned something from it. I hope everybody has a great night, and I will be posting tomorrow going forward. Bye guys, have a great day, great night. Wait, hold on, before I go, please like, comment, share, and if you're a new subscriber and you like my content, please subscribe. Thank you guys, have a great night. Bye bye.